Hey there, YouTube. How's she going there, boys? Welcome to another episode of Three Toe Custom. I'm Three Toe Joe. If you didn't know, well, now you know. What do we got going on for you today? So today, we're going to be replacing the bushings in our RZR 900. Set of these DK Offroad Polyurethane Bushings. Sweet! DK Offroad Polyurethane Bushings. One of the toughest bushings on the market that you can replace your factory bushings with that'll last you a really long time. We had these in our 800S and we had great luck with them. Ran them for over a year and man, they were still like brand new the day I checked them a year later. So we have no issues with the quality of the DK polyurethane bushings here. So if this is something that interests you, well then follow along. Oh, and hey, while the intro is playing, don't forget to smash those subscribe and notification buttons. It really goes a long way towards helping me build my channel, eh? Today we'll be changing our bushings in the RZR 900S here, which should also be the same as the Polaris General and the RZR 1000S as well. We're not going to go into super detail with changing the bushings because it's fairly straightforward and easy going. There are two sets of bushings in the A-arms that are a little bit harder to change than the rest, and we'll focus more on just those two, and then we'll give you a quick rundown on how I changed the other ones because the rest are all the same basically. So something I want to touch on real quick before we get right into it here is you'll see me picking out these pivot end caps is what they're called. I don't name them in the video and I don't speak much about them, and I should have, because as I was taking these out I noticed this is where there was a lot of wear around the hopefully you guys are focusing here, around the edge here. This seal here was worn out on a lot of bushings, so I had to replace a lot of these. They're only a few dollars each at your local Polaris dealer, so it's really worth just picking up a bunch of extras and having them on hand. That's what I did. I bought what I needed to replace what was worn out, and I bought a bunch of extras just in case they wear out in the future. But I believe this is where they start to wear out, and then once these wear out, then it starts digging into your bushing. So this part here is definitely worth paying attention to, and get yourself some of these extras, eh? Like I said, they're only I think $3 or $4 a piece at the Polaris dealerships. Alright, so let's get right into her. No more wasting time. What I like to do here is just, I'll grab a zip tie here and pick the shock up. Still hold them out of the way until we're done for a little bit. There we go. That's all you need to do right there. Hold your shock out of your way nice, so you can work here. Doesn't have this flopping all around. Okay, so the best approach that I'm finding there to get at this next A-arm here is just take this piece here off your front grille, and hopefully you have access to this right in here. So you just stick your one wrench in here and you get the other one from the other side. Alright, and come here on the other side. Take that off. Easy peasy. Tension your bolt to slide it out. So we already undid the ball joint nut. So what I find is the easiest way to remove the bolt is to just, you know, pick it up with your arm, relieve the tension off, and you should be able to slide it right out, no problem. So I'll just not all pressed in there. Alright, so here we go on the upper A-arm here. It'll be the same on both sides for you, just so everybody know. But anyways, so you start off and you got these outer parts to your bushings here, the metal part here, the metal sleeves. They're fairly easy to pick out, I found. Just grab something. I like to use these little picks here. something along them lines. Come out fairly easy, as you can see. So what you got here. Alright, sorry for the voiceover part here, but there was some background noise in the video here that was just too bad on the ears, and I couldn't put you guys through that stuff. So anyways, here basically what I'm explaining is on the side with the bent arm, the bushing only comes out one way, and it comes out towards the outside of the arm. The other side is pretty basic. It's pretty easy to do, but this one side is the hard side to do if you don't know what you're doing. So basically there's a little clip inside of here, a little C-clip, lock-in clip that you're going to have to remove to get the bushing out. And remember, it comes out from the outside only. There's a little lip on the inside that stops from coming out the other way. So no worries. Joe's got you covered. You're right, you're going to be looking for is you're going to be trying to grab one of the ends of these fucking little clips here. They might be in there tight. Oh, there we go. A little bit. You'll be able to get her out. Oh, wait. There we go. It's as easy as that. Once you get one little end started, you can pop her out. Just don't dick around with her. She's a flimsy little ring. And once you have this out, the bushing comes out from the same side. Bang out these bottom bushings right here. I found an 11/16 socket, 1/2-inch drive, perfect fit. Use that to bang it out, no problem. You guys can see that where it stops the bushing, and then on that side here you have the little slot where the lock ring goes in. Awesome. We'll go ahead and start putting our bushings in. Now these bushings here I found were really pleasant to put in compared to the ones that I had in my 900 or my 800. The 800 they had to almost be pressed in, where these guys here I can pretty much just get them in there. They're pretty much just perfect. They fit in. A little love tap at the end just to make sure they're well seated, but besides that, they go in fairly easy. And, the bushings are all straightforward. There's only 4 in the pack that I seen that were different from all the rest, so everything else you just pretty much grab them and go. The other 4 won't fit in these holes, so you can just go ahead and stuff these in here, and don't put any grease or anything like that. Alright, so there you have it. Upper A arm's done. Ready to be reinstalled. Good to go with our new DK Offroad Bushings. Now let's go ahead and we'll get to doing the bottom one. Alright, so here we are with the front lower A arm here. And these ones here are pretty straightforward, pretty easy going. Same thing as on the other one. You just got to pick out your seals here. Your sleeves, I should say. And then it's going to be pretty easy. Again, you're just going to use your 7/16 socket to punch out your sleeve, and same way to get your bushings out. There's no lock ring into these guys, so pretty easy going with the lower A arm. So we'll just go ahead and get these done. We'll be on our way, and then we'll be done the front end. Haha, sweet. Okay, there we go. That piece is off. So now we'll just go get this in here. The sleeves already popped out for us. So we get this guy out and get these bushings out. We'll get this guy swapped out. Alright, so we just pop this guy in the vise, and what I like to use is a pin punch with the flat end. I find these work really good. My trusty heavy hammer. Just kind of give it a whack on a couple of sides here. Back and forth, boom, boom, easy peasy. Nice 11/16 socket. Gets the job done nicely. They're good down to the end. Done. Side. Bolt still looks nice. Get some of that crud that's all stuck up in there. Yeah, looks like we should be able to get a fairly good shot. Way too much play in these bushings. Oof, these bushings are way loose. Here, I'm going to actually show you guys. How out of round that bushing is. That is crazy. See, come on. That is crazy. You guys can see that. Those bushings are freaking garbage, man. That is just crazy how much play, like, the sleeve's not even worn out. It's a freaking bushing. Like, it's basically worn down all the way to the freaking very inside. Crazy. These are the harder ones to get out also. Alright, so this is what I come up with for getting this freaking bushing out. Dremel. Bit on it. Cut a slit. She's coming out. Watch this. And these are the hardest ones, so once you get these ones, you will be home free. Oh, these ones are starting to come. I tell you, they're really in there. Stupid piece of shit bushing. Give us all that hard time. Well, we're out of there now. Time to replace you with some DK bushings. So these bushings here are the largest bushings that are provided in the kit. This is what goes in here. Down. Looks like we're doing her all inside the machine. Oh, too much hassle. These are still pretty tight too, so using these. Ta-da! Alright, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you guys didn't get too bored and leave me yet. Well, it's been a couple of months now. We've been running the DK bushings, and let me tell you, nothing's came loose yet. Everything's honky-dory. We've been doing some harsh rough riding as per usual. You guys will see in some future videos coming up. I'd like to thank DK Doug once again for sending me a set of his DK Offroad Bushings, because mine will definitely do. So, I mean, hey, if you guys need to replace your bushings on the RZR 900S, 1000S, or even the Polaris General, don't hesitate. Check them out. The DK Offroad Polyurethane Bushings. I'll leave a link down in the description to both his website and his eBay site, where you guys can pick them up there. Yeah, go check that out. And on our next video, we're going to be installing a KFI winch mount plate. So you guys definitely know where I'm headed with this. So you guys definitely want to be smashing that subscribe button. And when the video's ready, it'll be right here for you. Right on, guys. Keep the shiny side up and all four on the floor, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All right, three-toed Joe out. Y'all get the hell out of my shit.